Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Aldo Reyes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So striding forward now, Lucas Pitts. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
And quickly, there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Wendell Lombard. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 19th home run for him on the season. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning. But he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Stepping in now, Craig Shantz. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. This is hit softly to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up, and Montgomery's out in front here, 1-0. Manny Castillo is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second, the second baseman, David Chang.
Now at the plate, David Chang. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Standing in, Kelby Tomlinson. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Here's the 2-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Hubert Spencer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The set and the 2-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 1 inning in the books here. The Biscuits lead it 1-0. Digging in, Octavio Veras, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. The 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Full count still. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Oliveros.
Into the box now, Vinny Oliveros comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. One and one, here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. pulls this one into the air out into right field. Campillo sprinting after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning for him. Watch for that one today. Someone's going to make a big play.
Stepping up now, Doug Story. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Thurman Honson. Slapped hard the opposite way. Tomlinson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Now at the plate, Brian Campillo, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Standing in now, Vinny Campos. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Into the box, Freddie Cooley in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So striding in, number 94, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Orlando Castro. A little bit outside. 2-1. So far this season, Castro hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chance racing back, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box now, Mark Majum. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Hooper. And that retires the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Leading off the inning, Jimmy Hooper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 14.
Digging in now, Lucas Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
The third baseman, Jesse.
Ready for another chance? Jesse Pitts. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here. But you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's
Now
able
batting,
to keep his
the
hands
first
inside
baseman,
that ball, stay
Wendell.
square as long as possible,
Lombard.
and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Wendell Lombard. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. Striding in once again, David Chang. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
The left fielder.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the third inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the third.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Hubert Spencer down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit softly down the line at first. Reined in. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Stepping in, Brian Campillo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Craig Shantz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Octavio Veras. He singled his last time up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Vinny Oliveros. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Chang, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready now, Doug Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 1-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So coming to the plate, Vinny Campos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball called strike 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box now, Freddie Cooley. Count is 1-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes, and he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, first baseman, Kyle.
Now to the plate, number 94 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Nope. 2-1.
Yeah, that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Orlando Castro. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that, the lead swells to 4-1.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Mark Majum. Hit out towards second. To his right, Story. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Pensacolo's out in front here, 4-1. Leading off the inning, Thurman Honson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jimmy Hooper. 2-1. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box, Lucas hits. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now, Jesse Pitts. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Majum is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now, David Chang. And that misses. 2-1. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Scooped up on the backhand. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping in now, Hubert Spencer. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Carlos Castillo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Wahoos, number 13, Carlos Castillo.
Wendell Lombard will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box now, Craig Shantz. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Fouled off. And that misses 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now, the 2-2 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Now batting, catcher, Octavio.
Ready once again, Octavio Veras. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the 2-1. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Blue Wahoos lead it 4-1. Benito Cruz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 8, Benito Cruz.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Campillo. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box, Vinny Campos. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Freddie Cooley waits on deck. Campillo leads off second with nobody out. Popped him up. Lombard is over and he's got it for the first out of the inning. At the
Now
plate,
batting,
Freddie
catcher,
Cooley.
Freddie Cooley.
The next 1-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Settling in now, number 94. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. The 1-1 home. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
Now batting.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And he pops him up back behind second base. Story is there, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 6 full. The Wahoos are on top, 5-1. Back here on the show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Vinny Oliveros, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in, Doug Story.
Doug Story.
That's a ball.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Thurman Hanson. Lifted the other way out to left center. Tomlinson moves over, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mark Majum. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Hard liner to center field. Pitts has to roam straight back, but he has it for the 1st out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, David Chang, and it's fouled away. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Popped him up. Hanson waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Kelby Tomlinson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Belted high in the air out to left. Hooper racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Nothing doing here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Pensacolo's out in front here, 5-1. At the plate, Jimmy Hooper. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Majum. 1 out. Digging in once again, Lucas hits.
Lucas hits.
The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. Castro ranges to his left, and that's the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now Jesse
batting.
Pitts.
Third
2 away here in the 8th,
Jesse
and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Popped him up. Cooley has a play, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Blue Wahoos lead it 5-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hubert Spencer. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Line toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate.
The right fielder,
usually gets deposited in the seats.
Campillo.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. Standing in now, Brian Campillo.
Nope.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. High in the air down the right field line.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base,
The
and
third
that's just
baseman,
what they
number
did right there.
7.
Big strikeout,
Vinny
keep that guy off the base path.
Campos.
Into the box, Vinny Campos, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Wendell Lombard, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Lifted in the air out to center field. Majum moves over. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 30.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Craig Shantz. The 1-1 is a ball down and away.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Aye. 2-2 now. ground ball foul down the left side. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Oh, man. That can only count for one run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can. And there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
Stefan Prado answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 11, Stefan Prado.
In now, Octavio Veras. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Vinny Oliveros is on deck. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Now back.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Stepping in now, Vinny Oliveros. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Into the box now, Doug Story. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Campillo on the move. In there, a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Into the box, Thurman Ponson. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The Biscuits find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Full count, 3-2. Story leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. At the plate, Jimmy Hooper.
Jimmy Hooper.
In for strike two.
The count is 1-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he takes a look at strike three called, and that's as important as they come there. Two big outs now. Now at the plate, Lucas Pitts. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the ninth, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the ninth looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
Chauncey Gutu has been summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. And that's taken for a called strike two.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ball game.
Fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are all tied 5-5. Stepping into the box, Freddie Cooley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Grounded to first. Lombard moving to his right, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in, number 94. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Now batting, shortstop, Orlando.
Stepping into the box, Orlando Castro. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most
12.
pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Standing in now, Mark Majum. 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
2-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied 5-5. Striding in, Wendell Lombard. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Another 2-2 offering. High in the air down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Stepping in now, Craig Shantz. Scorched to third. To his right, Campos. And there's out number 2.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Octavio Veras, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Nothing across here this half, so one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied 5-5. Standing in, David Chang. The 2-2. Tapped out in front of home. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Kelby Tomlinson. It
Kelby.
Was a fly out for him in his last trip. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Pitts giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now
next will be the designated hitter, Hubert Spencer.
Spencer.
From the windup, the 1-1. Hit hard to third. Pitts is there. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied 5-5. Ready to take his hacks again, Vinny Oliveros, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Doug.
Into the box,
Story.
Doug Story. The 1-2 is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
In now, Thurman Ponson, a bouncer up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Jimmy Hooper, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied 5-5. Striding into the box, Brian Campillo. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Lying toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And if you're wondering what remains in the bullpen, there they are. We'll see what, if anything, their skipper decides to do in this spot. Now at the plate, Vinny Campos. The winning run is at first base. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Freddie Cooley. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with 1 swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
And this man right here certainly did his part here this evening.
Well, he just made himself a really tough out here. Picked up 3 hits. 2 of them were doubles, so he was a real factor every time he stepped to the plate.
(7-5) tonight's final. Chauncey Gutu claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Blue Wahoos, 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.